Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Neighborhood Justice Center. And I would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation who are the traditional custodian of the land on which we met today, and pay our respect to the elders, both past and present. The Neighborhood Justice Center will also like to pay respect to the Aboriginal people, other lands present with us today, and to their elders, both past and present. I am Ching Ching. We have been thinking what to occupy your time to make you creative and feel happy and doing. And then we were thinking that, one of the things quite famous during this lockdown, or this moment, is toilet paper. And everyone have one at home. So I'm going to run through the materials that we need today. So first of all, of course, toilet paper, toilet roll. You can have color paper like this, is those origami that you can get from shops, and even present papers. You can do that, or even magazines, any paper. And the size will be about 15 by 15 centimeter. Cut a square, and we need double-side tape. Any size will do. I love double-side tape, and of course you can use glue. That is totally all right. A long ruler, and then pen, or you can use marker, scissors, and also something flat. There will be a lot of cutting off paper, so this is good for rubbish so that it will not go everywhere. But if I'm working by myself, I think all the papers will go like everywhere like a party. And of course the most important is your happy mood. Okay, let's start. And if you need a toilet roll and you do not have it straight away, do not do this and turn and roll all of them out. Then the whole house will be lots of toilet paper. Someone taught me an interesting way. So put your finger in, like you could push to the toilet roll itself, or even some of the toilet paper, and then you sort of massage them, put your finger in, massage them, like that, to make it, you can feel it's loose, and then you pull it up. Shake it and pull it, there you go, your toilet roll. And I was looking at Australian native animals. You know, I just want something that related to Australia so that we feel excited and proud what we have here. I was looking into what that called, platypus. And I have koala and baby koala. I have kangaroo. So I picked two animals that most of people pick, they like or choice. So it is kangaroo, the hopping one, and kookaburra. First, I'll show you what we need to do. We need to pick two paper. I am thinking lighter shade of green with some flowers, which is really nice. And another one will be something really strong color, like this. It may look like a scale, or it looks like a wave, or a lot of sun coming out, or something like that. So, double-side tape, it can be any size. So, with the edge of the toilet roll, you put your double-side tape here, and try to tape it as close as you can. Use your scissors and cut it. So if you see, there's one. And then if it's a thin one, I'll do like 4 rows, and I'll do one on the other end, and I'll start to turn, and then cut. So both ends. And middle part, we do want to have that glue as well. So I do in between that space for 2 masking tape. You just roll and roll, and it's okay if it's not straight because it's in the middle. And then I have another one, stick, and then you just roll until you meet the other end, and you cut it. So there you go, and then you just massage them, and you find the place where you started, you peel them off. Peel. Ta-da! And then here you do, and you peel. And the good thing about double-side tape, they're not that sticky. Your hand can still move around. Okay, so you put that aside, and this is the paper that I pick. So you put that paper flat on the table. So I will start at the edge here, and before I continue rolling, so I know this is the size. I will use double side tape again to paste it on the other end. You put this roughly to the length of the toilet paper roll, a little bit longer is okay, to the edge of the paper. And then you cut it. So you roll, just roll it flat. When you reach to the end part, you just need to massage the double side tape to the paper. They like to stick to each other. And then you try to peel that thing off, and you just go and fold it like that. So, ta-da! Look, this is so beautiful. It's like all these that I have prepared. Look at them, they are so unique. And now you use your scissors to trim to the toilet roll size. Ta-da! And it looks good. And it's good to put this plate here because we'll be doing a lot of cutting. So those that coming out a little bit, you massage them in, and then you can trim like, it's a little bit like cutting a little bit of your hair fringe kind of thing. You just trim a bit. And this part, you will see there's a little bit longer paper. That's okay. You just cut into it and roughly cut out the top bit because they are the extra bit. Then now it is closer to the toilet roll edge. Then you can start trimming. And then you can sing as you trim. You can go la 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 la. So that's how it looks. So let's see, what do we do first. I'll do kangaroo. So with this toilet roll, you put on the table and press it. So it becomes hard, like it's all flat now. The reason is when you cut this side, it will cut to that side as well, okay? And the picture will be something like that. Let me fold half of this. It's actually this shape, okay? So it has his ear, come down, that's his tail, and then you cut a little bit here, you do not cut here. Then there's a little pouch for baby Joey, and then that's the shape. It's really simple. So I'm going to draw it here so that you can see. First, we draw his ear, and then his face, with his little long nose, and then come down. This is his hand. And then we create a little circle, and here he has a big foot, like boom. So we make it big like that to create, look at that, that looks like his tummy. And his head coming down, and we put his tail up here. And here there will be a little cutting, like that, as simple as that. And remember, there's no right or wrong, so you can, it will come out any shape that will do. So I cut inside of the red marker, and I just do that. And sometimes the scissors do not twist so much, that's okay. So you come in from this side and you cut to that curve. And you look, the shape will start coming out. And here, that hand, I can cut outside of the red too. So you do that, turn gently, and here you just start from the mouth and start turning and trim it. And you want to let them see there's a little pouch coming up and that big feet is there as well. So what you do is you just cut there. It looks like a nice V shape, okay. And the tail to make it a little bit coming out. So see, that's the line. So I'm going to cut. If you can't turn your scissors, that's okay. Come in from the other side. And just careful with the scissors. Ta-da! Look! The kangaroo is there! Da-da-da-da-da-da. And you can start jumping. So what do we need to give the kangaroo? If this part is missing, the kangaroo will just jump and bang to everything. So what do we need to do? We need to give this kangaroo eyes. So how do we make the eyes? It can be from the left over. You just turn, and I like big eyes. The eyes I like is like a little bit like a U shape, like here, oops, here, and then I just cut a straight line across. It created like the eye, which is so interesting, like a cartoonish type. And then I have to measure and make sure I do not use the back of it, I use the front of it. Oh, maybe this is too big, but why not? As I say, everyone have their own character. So make sure this is the side that we want to show. Then we have to put double side tape to the back of it. So hold the tape like that, away from the tape, cut a tape and paste on the back of the eye. Then cut another pieces away from your finger. Little bit bigger is okay, we can tuck it in, okay? So massage them, it's because the tape like the paper, okay? And then you peel off. And you realize there's a little bit of coming out, that's okay, you just tuck it back in. And let's see, where do we put the eyes? Oh, we even have some words here. So, this kangaroo has a very big eyes. And massage the paper, peel off the top bit of the double side tape, and put it in here. His eye is so big, he's going to see anywhere that he goes. He won't bump into anything. And what I like to do is draw the eyeball. You can do either way. You can say the kangaroo is sleeping, so just draw a big circle and then you start to paint, to color in, and leave a little bit of white in the middle, more towards the front side. See how I color? And the kangaroo is awake. Look at that. This is kangaroo is sleeping, so he doesn't move. And this kangaroo is awake. Oh, very busy, and he knows exactly where he can find his friend. So there you go. That's the kangaroo. How easy is that? And next one we're going to make, what did I say I'm going to make? Something that makes a lot of laugh. That sounds really funny. Kookaburra. Let's make the second one. Remember we taped that? And then we massage them in and then peel it off. Okay, so this is the second one. And I have chose this paper. You can choose anything. Even magazine, those recycled magazine, ask your mom or dad or anyone. And then toilet roll, leave a bit of space here, stick it, paste another double side tape at the end here. But if you're using glue, then you glue it when the toilet paper roll get closer. Okay, so roughly about there, I know that's the toilet paper roll size. Cut it, massage it, and then you start to roll. And then here you start to peel them off, ta-da! And just fold them in, look at that. And then you start to, what's next? Do you remember? Trim, because the paper is longer than the toilet roll, okay? So you trim. There you go, and then you massage the paper. You press it down so it becomes flat. So two hands, press it down. So I have a little drawing here, which is just like that, which is so simple. And this is the flat toilet roll, and you just cut this bit a little bit higher, and then you cut this bit a little bit lower, and keep all this bit that you cut out because that would be that big. And then we will use some color paper to create the wings, and then we make the big eyes again, okay? It will be your kookaburra. One is higher and one is lower. So you just start from the lower and then you go all the way up and come down that way. So how easy is that? Okay. Okay, and put all the paper, all that rubbish away. So carefully hold, press it in, cut to that shape. Ta-da! Do you see that kookaburra? Something about kookaburra is like they have a big head. So if I cut it this way, it looks like the head is really big. Maybe they're very, very intelligent. That's why they know how to get the food. And this bit, if you look, it looks like the beak. Maybe it's too small for me like that. Can you see that? Okay, so we cut off that end bit. It depends how big do you want. Like this is a really huge one. If you look like, or you want it smaller, all you need to do is just trim here. So what we do is, so this is the longer bit, you just cut the top bit so that you can sort of tuck in, okay? And open up, put the double side tape. Okay, carefully, tape here, away from your finger, cut one bit, and paste it here. So massage them, and then we start to peel this part. Ta-da! And where do that goes? To that container, that rubbish bin. And then you tuck in all the extra bit. So where did that go? You can put it this side, but you also can put it this side. So either way, he looks good. So I'm going to put his beak here. Look at that. Can you see the shape? And again, what happened? Something is missing. If they do not have this thing, they will fly and start to bang. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, Kookaburra? And they can't find their food because they cannot see. So we need to create eyes for them. And again, so any type of eyes that you want, it could be those leftover paper, and you fold them into half. And look roughly, what's the size? I like big eyes again so they can really see clearly. And I like to do, see this is the line. I like to do like that. And then I'll cut around it. The reason I fold two papers so that I can get both eyes at the same time. So when I open it, I cut in the middle. You can sort of see that crease is there. So I cut in the middle. And so the part that you want to use, it has to face down. And then you use your tape or your glue. So a little bit onto the tip of your finger, cut, scissors away from your finger, tape it, pull out, stick a little bit here, and then cut, put it here. And I like where you can put your eyeball this way or this way, it doesn't matter. So let's see, maybe we put it that way. So I can pick any paper. I like this one. Fold them into two pieces like that. And look at that one. So the shape is almost like a teardrop. So it's like a big teardrop. That shape. Because I fold into half, so when I cut, I'll get two pieces. So just cut around it. So that's the two shape. And the shape that's coming out, it has to face down. And then let's cut the tape, peel it off, and stick the wings. Ta-da! Now they can fly. There you go. How cool is that? Remember, it can be any paper. If you have anything at home, you can just take it out, and this is like a little farmhouse. And then they just walk around. Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm good. Now we can actually go to meet another friend. Yes. Oh, kangaroo, can I come along? Yes, of course. And then they start to go la 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 la, and then they can sing the Kookaburra song. Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree. And then they meet. Hey, wakey, wakey. Oh, this kangaroo is sleeping. Wake up, let's go out and play. They say, okay, now he's awake. So it's such a busy town. And little koala with the baby koala hanging on it. And then they can go around and talk to each other and play. I hope you enjoy and have fun, okay? So anytime you can do this with anyone. Have a good day.